Vintage Story has always had mechanical power in the form of windmills. These generate power when the wind blows, which means they're not the most reliable source of power. The Waterwheel, on the other hand, is a lot more consistent. Let's construct a Waterwheel in Vintage Story. Funding for this video is provided by viewers like you. I've produced many videos for Vintage Story. At the top of the page is a link to all my guides to help you with just about every aspect of the game. There's even a cool guide on how to build a windmill. There are two important things to remember when getting ready to build your first water wheel. One, at the time of making this video, you're going to need a rapid water block. These blocks are found throughout the world. They're easy to spot on the brown map. Water is indicated as a dark line running down a hill or a mountain. Now, in the future, I'm guessing water wheels will work with rivers when they're added to the game. If you're watching this in the future and rivers have been added, look for an update video in the description. 2. This is not an early game build. You'll need to be in at least the Iron Age to construct the core of the water wheel. Alright, let's get started. You're going to need the following materials to build your first water wheel. 1 small water wheel, 32 support beams, 96 planks, 12 resin, and 8 metal nails of any type. Looking at this list, you're going to need to chop down a ton of trees. Sharpen that axe. The first step will be crafting the actual water wheel part. Let's start easy with the wooden axles. When crafting in the grid, you'll get 2. Save the other one, you'll use it. Next, we'll need 2 small 4-way hubs. They're made from iron. To craft, you can use either 2 plates or 3 ingots. Heat them up, grab them with your fancy tongs, and get to work on the anvil. When you're done smithing the 2 parts, you can craft them in the grid with a hammer, an axle, and 2 hubs to create the small water wheel. Yes, that little part is the start and the heart of the water wheel. Now for the fun part, placing and building. How you place the wheel and where is completely up to you. It can be as simple as right on the side of the hill, or it can be more fancy and build up around it. This part's been a challenge for me when playing in the non-creative world. Getting it just right the first time is not something I'm great at doing. I guess what I'm saying is, be patient, you'll get it. My first tip here is to make sure that you have the block interactive help turned on. There are 2 options to turn this on. In settings, under the interactive tab, you can click on the box to activate it. Or the quicker way is to press Ctrl-N. This will help you as you go through the stages of building by providing visual prompts on what items you'll need next. Okay, now place the water wheel above the water like so. If you've placed it correctly, you'll see construction step 0 of 6 at the top of the screen and also a picture of beams and the right mouse button to construct when hovering on the wheel hub. Now with all the materials in your bag/toolbar, you can start constructing the water wheel by right-clicking on the wheel. Remember that all wood will need to be of the same color, and only strong wood types can be used, like oak. When you've added the final piece, the water wheel will activate and start moving. At the top of the screen, you'll see suitable water sources nearby. I take this to mean more sources, more power. We have water power! I've built a small building to show you how to attach it to take advantage of this new never-ending power source. Just like with wind power, you'll use wooden axles and gears to route the power into the buildings. From here, you can power all the normal mechanical machines. I have it running my grinder wheel and a nice health hammer. Easy mode. You can mix and match as well. You can supplement your new water wheel with a windmill for extra power. This is such a flex, am I right? So cool to have both of them up and running. Not sure you'll need both, maybe to min-max power? Will you be running both for maximum power? Remember that you can only have one water wheel attached to a water block at a time, which I think is fine. Having a bunch of these running on the same water source seems OP. Also, finding 2 rapid water blocks close together seems highly unlikely. Finding 1 is hard enough. 2, you should buy a lottery ticket. Water wheels are a much welcomed addition to Vintage Story. I want more mechanical power options. I hope this is just the start. Alright, there it is. What did I miss? Share your water wheel stories with me in the comments. As always, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. The video's over. Now it's time for you to do your part. Follow, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.